What's up, a Cinema Shogun here, and a certain portion of the Free Britney movement is absolutely pissed at me right now. I mean, they absolutely hate my guts for pointing out the red flags in Britney Spears' behavior. But if you ask me, the real reason why they hate me is because I proved to the world that my dance skills are on par or maybe even better than Britney's herself. They couldn't stand to see me outshine Britney Spears on the dance floor. So now they hate on me any chance they get. Now, obviously I'm joking about that, but I'm only halfway joking. Because in reality, every time I do one of those little Britney Spears dances, it sends these people up the wall. It's like I'm rattling and stirring a hornet's nest. These people get pissed. I get just sent hundreds of mean DMs and all types of tweets and blog posts out there about me, all mad that I'm dancing like Britney. But the reality is, folks, they're upset because they realize that, hey, you don't have to be Britney Spears, a professional pop star that has trained in dancing all of her life, to do these dance moves. You could literally be a fat person chilling in your office and do the same moves with no training. But really, what really pisses them off is that when you do it, it shows them how stupid and ridiculous it looks. You see, they're blinded by Britney Spears and their fandom of Britney. So when they see Britney doing these movements and spinning around in circles, they think it's awesome. But when you mimic those same movements, then they realize how stupid and asinine it looks. And they hate you for it, instead of looking at Britney Spears like, man, maybe you're not as talented as I thought. Maybe these dance moves are kind of psychotic and crazy. What happened to all of your years of training? So yeah, they absolutely cannot stand it. And it caused one of them to get up in an uproar, and they're trying to raise an army of Britney fans to take down my channel once again. You know, these people always have the same tactics. I say something that they don't like, it pisses them off, and then they try to go around and find other people who are pissed off at me as well, and then they come together and form a coalition against me. But you know what? You're always going to have to sharpen your swords before you come for a king, such as myself. These tactics will not work, and I will call you out on them. Now, there is this one sort of big Free Britney account on Instagram, and she shared a post about how, I'm not sure if it's a he or she, they shared a post on Instagram about how they got attacked for one of their opinions on Britney Spears or something like that. And some person decided to just comment under it and straight up throw me under the bus and act as if I'm maybe the person who messaged this person all types of mean stuff. Listen, Cinema Shogun, which is me, doesn't really message anyone, especially mean stuff. In fact, I have a hard enough time keeping up with my messages trying to message back my subscribers. I'm not in anyone's inbox, crapping on them or sending them hateful messages over their opinions, even if they're different than mine. And obviously this person's opinions are very differently than mine, but I had no idea they even existed before I was tagged underneath this post with all types of hateful stuff. Now, this person, once again, is the same person who tried to raise all this hate against me before. Here's what they had to say. I have gotten dogged too, and on YouTube. I will go ahead and call them out. They sure don't mind calling me out on public TV. YouTube is not public TV. But I'm glad he did. My IG has blew up ever since his episode. My channel is under attack. Your IG blew up because of me? Let's go look. 209 followers. Okay. I wouldn't call that blowing up. I guess you think I had more of an impact than I did. Okay, so they say their IG blew up. The lie detector test has determined that that is a lie. Yep, that is me. He showed my IG DM to the world on his YouTube. I am happy, though, because he helped me and Britney Spears. So they're trying to make it as if, like, I revealed these messages that were supposed to be intimate messages between me and this person. No, that is not the case. This person was messaging me nonstop every single day, threatening messages about Britney Spears and all types of weird psychotic stuff. And then they talked about how they were getting other people to come together and all report me and try to get my YouTube channel down. So eventually I called them out. If I am ever like having a conversation with you in the DMs, that will always stay between me and you. I'm an adult. I don't sit here and spread my conversations that I have with other people, even if you're someone that I don't like. But I never had a conversation with this person. I just kept receiving nonstop hateful messages 24/7 to the point I was like, all right, I'm going to put you on blast. So if you feel comfortable sending me death threats, sending me threats about taking down my channel, sending me insults 24/7 on social media, yeah, maybe I will put you on blast and I'll make a video out of you. I will turn you into content. And once again, now I am turning you into content because you keep wanting to drag my names or my name into things that I have nothing to do with. So yeah. So they go on to say a lot more stuff. Let's see what they said. Oh, at Free Britney TM, it was Cinema Shogun. Watch his episode about his channel under attack. That is me whose message he showed. Sick and tired of him downing and poking fun at our girl. Listen, I don't down Britney Spears, and I don't really poke fun at her. I do poke fun at some of the stuff she does, but for the most part, when I am poking fun, those aren't jabs at Britney. Those are jabs at the Yes Queen weirdos like you, who tag me in bullshit like this, because y'all are so clueless as to what's going on here. And honestly, I'm not trying to be mean. I don't feel like some of y'all have the mental capacity to really realize the type of conversation that's going on here. So maybe people like y'all should step back and allow the adults to talk, because I don't think your maturity levels have reached the point where you can have conversations like what we have on my channel, regardless if I'm poking fun or not. So a lot of my frustration and jokes that I make during Britney videos, they're not really, to poke fun at Britney, but to poke fun at people who ignore all of this, questionable behavior just because they're such a super fan of Britney. Let's see what else. Oh, here's what Free Britney TM had to say. I saw his video about the golf cart. He tried to portray Britney as an entitled biatch. He is so disgusting for even saying that she deserves to be put back in a conservatorship. Never did I ever say that Britney deserves to be put back into a conservatorship. For some reason, if you point out anything wrong with Britney or anything she does, these people be like, oh, you're just trying to put her back in a conservatorship. No, never did I say that. Now, did I portray Britney as an entitled biatch? No, Britney herself portrayed that. All I did was read what Britney had to say. In that video, on the IG post that the video is about, she basically compared her conservatorship to the fact that a limousine was not waiting for her outside of her private jet when she got back from her honeymoon. And she said that both of those were equally as bad. Literally, let that register. This conservatorship that was supposedly so horrible, the worst thing anyone could ever imagine. She said that was basically on par with a limo not being outside of her private jet when she got off the private jet and had to walk like 40 yards to her car. So yeah, she was coming across as an entitled biatch, and then she went on and was like, basically, America has never done nothing for me. Everyone in America is just big bullies and whatnot. And it's like, America made you famous and made you the star that you are. So yeah, that post definitely made me view Britney in a slightly different light. And she did come off as extremely entitled. Did it surprise me? No, because she's a superstar. But at the end of the day, I mean, when you have your fan base going so hard to free you from this conservatorship, it's like a smack in the face when you compare your conservatorship to your limo not being ready on time outside of your private jet. It's like you're out of touch with reality. But anyway, they act like that was cool of Britney. Oh, yes, Queen, we understand exactly where you're coming from. You all have never even been in the back of a limo. Please shut up. Let's go forward. He makes me sick and pisses me the F off mocking her dancing. There it goes. I told you all. I told you all. It was the dancing. That's the real reality here, okay? They saw Britney's little bullshit dance moves and they thought, oh my God, this is the greatest thing I ever seen. And then they saw Cinema Shogun's dance moves, realized that they were far superior, and realized that anyone can do it, and realized that it looked dumb as and they were like, oh man, not only do I hate Cinema Shogun, he is ruining my experience with Britney Spears' post, because now I can't unsee the fact that this looks completely stupid. So yeah, these people are really upset about my dancing. And you know what that means? I guess I'm going to have to dance. Go ahead and crank that music. I'm just kidding. Maybe in the future, though. I am... clear my throat before I get to the important part here. Everyone remember that she said this. I will let my lawyers know as well. I am doing all that I can to shut his YouTube and IG down for good, forever. He makes fun of her and is not helping her at all. He done me a huge favor though, showing my message to him on his cheesy YouTube. You wouldn't believe the request from Britney Spears' real fans, not Team Con, and that I am still getting, and messages saying they support me 100%. It would be different if he was trying to help her, but he makes fun of her. Okay, here's a real question for you, because I know you're watching. What have you done to help Britney? Nothing. Okay, thanks. Thanks. All you do is sit online and attack people who feel like there may be still something wrong with Britney. You aren't helping Britney. You're actively trying to silence people who are trying to help Britney. I don't know who's behind this account. I sometimes just assume that these accounts are like 12-year-old weirdos. I don't know. It could be anyone. But you haven't done anything. I mean, show your track record. Show me results. Show me the statistics. Even if all my videos were poking fun at Britney, which they're not, but even if they were, at the very least, I'm raising awareness about the situation. More eyes are getting on Britney Spears because of my videos. Now, my videos aren't huge. They aren't getting hundreds and millions of views. But still, I would say that I've probably done more to help Britney than you. But then again, I'm not even saying that I've done a lot to help Britney either. I'm just raising awareness about the fact that, hey, there's obviously still something wrong going on here. And all you do is try to silence people who are concerned. So you are actively hurting Britney while saying that I am not doing anything to help her. And here's what else was said. And he had on his IG story yesterday her nude photos and her song, Slave for You, as the music in the background. And there it is, folks. There it is. The main point that I wanted to make in this video. You see, I mentioned that you should sharpen your swords before you come for a king. And I say that because I don't think you all are ready to debate me on this topic. I don't think you all are ready to at me on Instagram and Twitter because I don't think you can keep up. And what you do here is you expose yourself. So you have a problem with me showing Britney's nudes on my IG story, right? Yet you don't have a problem with Britney sharing her nudes to 48 million people on Instagram, correct? But if I show it on my Instagram, do I even have 1,000 followers on Instagram? I'm not big on Instagram or Twitter. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. But why would you be upset about me sharing this photo unless you acknowledge the fact that, hey, maybe there is something wrong with sharing this photo? It makes you feel kind of dirty and weird and thrown off when you see me sharing it, right? But it's okay when Britney shares it. You have to realize that when Britney Spears shows these photos, she's showing them to literally millions upon millions of more people than I am. The people who see me reshare Britney's photos, they already saw them on Britney's account. I'm just sharing my take and opinions about the photos. But it shows you it's off-putting. And that's why I do that. I do that for a reason. When I add these photos to my video, or I add these photos to my thumbnail, yeah, I agree. It's dirty and raunchy and I don't like it. But I do it for that factor. So people realize, oh, you feel taken aback when you see me doing it, yet you're blinded by Britney's stardom. And when Britney does it, it's, oh my God, gorgeous. Yes, queen. But then I showed the same nude on my Instagram and it's like, he's sharing nude pictures of Britney. Oh my God, this is gross. What is wrong with these pictures? It's the same exact picture that you just yes queened all the way into high hell on her Instagram photo. The same one that you put 1,000 hearts under and just expressed your love for Britney as she held a dog butt-ass naked and then spread her butt cheeks on a freaking hotel room bed. The ones that you thought were so great. But when I share it, it's, And you act like I'm a pervert or I'm a bad guy for sharing it. Oh, okay, so it exposes the fact that you realize that there's something wrong with these photos. So therefore, when you come for me, mad about this, all you do is expose the fact that you know that there's something wrong. You might not even realize it. That's the weird part. Is some of these people are so brainwashed that they don't even realize it. When they see Britney Spears' dance moves done by someone else, it takes them aback. When they see someone else share the same picture Britney Spears shared, oh God, now we gotta clutch our pearls. Something's wrong here. This is so bad. Nope, you're exposing yourself. And continue to expose yourself because I have fun doing this. Let me know your thoughts about this down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and always remember to sharpen your swords before you come for a king.